Howdy folks, welcome back to my Lake Creek Farm. We're out here this evening giving our green beans and corn a little extra water. Got a little warm today. Got our irrigation running, but we only have it running in the mornings for about an hour. So I wanted to come out this evening, give them a quick little drink of water. Everything's looking really good out here. The blue lakes down here on the end, they're coming up pretty good now. I'm still hoping those are going to be bush beans. Not exactly sure just yet. They look a whole lot like these rattlesnake pole beans over here that I've got planted near my trellis. If that's so, we'll just have to bring them on over here and let them run up the edge of the trellis here. Or we can put another little small piece of fence down here on the end to run them. But yeah, everything's coming up really good. So I was really pleased that a lot of our pole beans didn't get hit by that frost. The corn's looking hit and miss, so we'll see how that goes. Over here in our okra, we didn't have a whole lot coming up, but you know, we've got a few here and there. There's one there, one there, one in the middle, one there, one here. So we planted our crimson spineless down here on this end. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 7 coming up. And then on this end, we done our Papa John's okra. That is our Star of David. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got quite a bit of those that came up. So we're gonna give them a little drink of water. Also down here at our little flower patches. Really pleased with how everything's coming up. It looks even better up there on that end. I'll show you that here in just a minute. But yep, really looking good. Excited to see how this pollinator mix is going to come out. And here's a quick look at how the watermelons are doing. These are our sugar babies, and we only had 1, 2, 3 survive that frost. Didn't have any here in this mound. And then our flowers are doing really well that we planted out here. That verbena is looking really good, and then our pollinator mix that we did in between these others that we planted down through here. And then on our cantaloupe, we didn't have any down here on this mound or that one. And then we had 2 down here. So we've got another planting coming up next week where we're going to do our second sowing for those that got bit by the frost. Up here in our zucchini bed, we've got our nasturtiums that are starting to come up. And zucchinis are slowly coming along. This is 3 weeks since we had our first planting. And here's that pollinator mix again. You can see how thick it is up here on this side. It's a whole lot thicker than it was down there. I started up here first, so I was a whole lot more heavy-handed up here than I was as I went along. But you can see how thick it is here. I have no idea how this is going to look, folks, but I'm very interested to see how that's going to turn out. Up here in the squash bed, we have some more nasturtiums that are coming along. And not as many squash made it. There's very few in here, so we're definitely going to come back with another planting of those. The verbena that we planted last year is starting to bloom, and yeah, folks, I guess verbena is a second-year plant, so it didn't do anything last year. So I'm really excited that decided to stick around for the second year. And now up here in our tomato and pepper beds, we're going to get these planted next week finally. The herbs that are coming in, the thyme, you can see all that's coming in there. We've got some oregano here in the middle, and then more thyme here on the end. Put these fence panels in here, got coffee grounds in here, got orange peels in here to try to keep these cats from using our raised beds as their personal litter box. This seems to help in this one, but they've moved on to this one now that most of the cover crop has died out. And speak of the devils, there's one of the babies that decided to come say hello. No, you stay on that side. There's a reason there's a fence there. But they've definitely been in here doing some scratching around. Of course, that might have been a squirrel. Who knows? Got a volunteer bean up here from last year, so we're going to pull that here probably next week and transplant it down there in the other patch. We had our first picking of lettuce this week, and Made a few salads with that, and it's really thick, ready to be picked again. Up here in our pallet planters, we have some of our flowers coming in. And then a little bit of our garlic there, and our carrots, and the rest of our garlic that should be probably about 6 weeks away. This is hardneck. We have these scapes here. We're gonna wait probably another week before that starts dying out, but it's already started bending over. This one starting to bend over, that one's still up, and that one's bent over. Once they start bending over and start looking like that, then it's about time you can break the scapes off, go cook them. That's another edible part of your hardneck, and it shouldn't be but about 4 or 6 weeks we should be able to pull our garlic. All right, folks, that'll do it for this video. I appreciate you joining us here at Melanchthon Creek Farming as we're giving you a 3-week update on how the crops are fared, especially since we went through that frost a week or so ago. So we probably got about half that we need to replant, and that's coming up this week. But I appreciate you hanging around to the end of the video because I got an important announcement I was going to make. I haven't posted anything or said anything about it yet, but this is the first video I'm going to mention it. It's a new series that I'm going to be sharing with you, combining 2 of my passions together. And I'll post a photo here giving you a sneak peek as to what it's about. So make sure you check back with us for the new series that's going to drop this Sunday. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.